Try to connect it with your.
So now are you able to hear me?
Achha, no problem. Natural. Oh. I suddenly how did I jump into? Yeah, under nationalism in Europe, did we finish that Frederick Sodio's painting? All the notes also. Then next we have to start with the definition of nation, then nation state. These are today's highlight. Okay. And then we will be jumping into that French Revolution that we have already done in your 9th standard, correct? French Revolution. Just check in your notebook. Did we do the Frederick Sodio's pictures of the paint highlights? Did I give points for that? Because every year, I think I get number of doubt solving students only for this question only. So we didn't understand that paragraph, Frederick Sodio's painting. You are joining, online you were there. You understood and did you write it in your notebook? And just check how many points did I give. I haven't given any points, I think. No? Okay. So, Madhav, you also put the heading, Frederick Sodio's painting. Okay. And write point number 1. You are having 2 volumes. You write down the heading, Frederick Sodio's. It is there in the volume also. What is that? Frederick Sodio's painting, hyphen, the dream of worldwide democratic and social republics. Frederick Sodio's painting, and use this, the first line. The worldwide dream of. Just join. Yeah. And I've checked with this Google Mata. The name of the person is Frederick Sorio. How do you pronounce? Sorio. Some people say Soro, as a Soro nahi hai. His name is Sorio. So better in exam, nobody is going to ask a pronunciation. You have to be careful with the spelling. Okay. You can pick up a notebook. I'm teaching history. This is for 4 marks straight away. Here, this question straight away 4 marks, and you have to write minimum 5 or maximum 6 points. Many students write exact, sir 1 point का 1 mark. तुम्हारा point इतना universal नहीं है. 1 point का 1 mark मिलता है. हाँ, that you have to put the heading, the dream of worldwide social democratics. Put today's date, write the chapter name. Later. Whose traffic use कर? तुझे वजह से ट्रैफिक आएगा आज जल्दी आ उधर बैठना है पक्का ठीक जल्दी जल्दी बोरिया पे सब खोलो देखो the onliner has come to offliner. Good, I appreciate. Where are you from? And then what's the reason then first day? So now perfect. Now you come here and make others sick. तू किधर से आता है travel करके? वो तो इधर ही तो है. In fact, I remember this branch is not KK branch, Gansoli branch, है ना? So you are a local boy. Next time से जल्दी आ, मेरे से भी पहले आए. You're from here only. So for the newcomers like this person, and although he was onliner, and we have Madhav also, let us just make this picture or a painting once again come back to your dreams. Anytime did you get the dreams of history? No? Why? No colorful, huh? So what is the painting saying? This you can just understand for your use question. For you only I'm explaining that. Okay. So the painting is done by a French artist. You have to look at the painting. You have to look at the painting and understand that there are a march of all men and women, citizens carrying their national flag in their hand with national costume. And when they are passing by a Statue of Liberty, they are paying the homage. And from the angels, from the heavens, angels and gods are blessing the people. And in foreground, it is the exact words, in the foreground lies the symbols of, come on, those who have attended my last class. Absolutist institution. Very good. That is the meaning of the word monarchy. Now, this painting was something new to the European people. Why? Those who attended.
Because there were kingdoms, not nations.
Very good. There were kingdom. Can you name any kingdom? Ottoman Empire, Byzantine Empire. Balkans was there. I think the present Balkan where Russia and Ukraine, that is the exact Balkan only. And Russia has really concentrated not only on Ukraine. He has given warning to 2 other European nations. Can you know which other nation? Sweden and Finland. America is not Europe. Sweden and Finland. So you remember Balkans, the present war is a Balkan. Correct. When we come down to certain other parts, I'll explain you what was this Balkan region all about. So this entire painting was new to the Europeans for one reason. What is that one reason? He's trying to express the feeling of nationalism. How do I explain the word nationalism? Very good. It is a feeling of unity, feeling of integration. Today, if I raise a national flag here, we'll stand up and salute. When the national anthem is sung, it brings the memories of all the national leaders who have passed their lives. So this is something called as nationalism. So why this was very important for European nation? Was coming to an end. They were terrorizing the people. They were really not giving any fundamental rights to them. Which was the first country which liberated? France. Which year it was? French Revolution, 9th standard. Very good. 1858. What all the 3 words came out of the French Revolution?
The end of
Very good. This shows in 9th standard French Revolution was not explained. Liberty, equality, and fraternity. What does liberty means to you? Nothing. Mother, what does liberty means to you, man? No, I don't. Tell the meaning at least, mother. Liberty is freedom. If I ask you today, you guys are getting freedom? Confirm? I don't know, I'm asking. You see, what do you understand by the word freedom? Anytime I can come inside my class, and anytime I don't like, I will go out of the class. That's not the freedom we are talking. Freedom of speech, expression, belief, thought, and thinking. Can I enter your brain without your permission? I'm entering by giving homework assignments. Don't look here and there. Look at me. Look at this work. Sir, ye freedom to humko chahiye. Means what? The French people were not liking the rule of King Louis XVI. The first estate, second estate, and third estate. These are all which revolution? French Revolution. So we call French Revolution is the mother of all revolution. Why? That was the first revolution in Europe, showing to the world if your ruler is not a good ruler, you have the every right to fight against him. Can we apply that same rule today?
Yes.
Oh, you want to bring a revolution? So I have to be careful with this girl. You can express yourself. You can ask for him. You can request. If they don't give, and civics, I will tell you, you can apply various writs. Have you heard about writs? Fundamental rights. You know, if fundamental rights are cancelled today, you have 5 writs you can apply in a court. Habeas corpus, mandamus, quo warranto, certiorari, and prohibition. Latin word nahi hai, English word hi hai. When I'll teach you, I'll tell you. Means now the government of India gives you every freedom. I think Sunday's procession in Delhi on the new TV news channel. Did you watch it? So the freedom they have used, most have misused it. A big riot in Delhi, you don't know. The Hanuman procession or something. So we always believe this painting by Frederick Sorio. Here is a question is called as a utopian vision. What is utopian vision? Dream. Can I expect on one fine day all the citizens of every country coming out, wearing the national costume, bringing the national flag, walking on all? First of all, will you come out and do at least on 2 days? Which is that 2 days? Very good. Will you? Sir, us din chutti milta hai. I said, did you get up early in the morning and see what Mr. Mr. Narendra Modi is saying on Red Fort? Oh, highlight mein dekh lega raat ko 10 baje. In fact, UT is one good institution who where they keep the lectures even on 15th August and 26th Jan. And when I come for the lectures, they come and tell me, so today it is Independence Day. Well, happy Independence. Then they ask me, sir, leave us free. Like, Independence Day. And I very quickly ask my all lovely students, am I look any point or anywhere that I'm a British fellow? Then they quickly, some girls ask me, then you should also get independence, sir. Independence is there, but that doesn't mean you cut your classes and run away. So this is the notion of the word independence. So nationalism was the biggest factor in bringing several new with states, nations and nation states. That will be said. Is it okay? Is this painting absolutely clear? Still anybody have any queries? I'm going to substantiate with that with the you're saying. Yes. Just write your name, and if you don't know your roll number, leave. So this is how you have to interpret the painting. What is interpretation? Translate it, understand it, and able to tell the opposite person also. Because when I say the lecture was very good and I love the lecture, suddenly your parents ask you, how was the lecture? You said very good. Tell me anything? No idea. What does it mean? You have understood, but you cannot express. उसने पहले nationalism start किया, फिर Frederick Sorio बताया, फिर nation state बताया, बीच में jokes भी crack किया, है ना? Then the parents will understand. अच्छा lecture हुआ. So when you understand it, you will able to tell at least not 100%, at least 25%. Is it okay? So let's write point number 1. In 1848, keep your volume aside. Madhav, you also. UT volume. Good. In 1848, a French artist prepared series of 4 prints. A French artist prepared series of 4 prints. Print are not prints. Print. Dreaming of a new world order. Hey, can I use this word? I think these are some new words. NWO. What does NWO stands for? New World Order. Very good. He knows it.
Can you repeat the second sentence?
What is it? What is it, Mother?
So can you repeat the second sentence?
What did I say? Second sentence. No, second sentence. In 1848, a French artist, Frederick Sorio, prepared a series of 4 prints, dreaming of a new world order, democratic and social republics. Democratic and social republics. Aram se, he is really running. I'll go slow, don't worry. Democratic social republics. Underline the word NWO. Everybody knows the meaning of the word republic. What is republic to you? Wait, I'll ask you Drishti. Drishti, you are from which school, man? Reliance. Oh, good. Anyone from same school? Nobody. What is the meaning of the word republic? Okay. Anybody from here? Republic don't know. Madhav, you know the meaning, tell me.
Sir, where the supreme power is with the people.
Bit louder, bit louder.
Sir, where a place where supreme power is with the people.
And that is correct. Means what? The leader of the country is elected, not selected. Like today we have the prime minister, president, chief minister. Is he elected by the people? Yes. Is he selected by anyone? No. So republic means the leader of the country will be elected through proper election. Although Narendra Modi was the last term prime minister, this term he became like that only. He has to stand in the election, get voted, get winning seats, and his party has also won, and this party has to again elect him as the leader. So this is a republic process. Is it okay? Let us write. Second point. In his first print, he depicted, I'm using some new words, huh? Maybe your words are better than me. Depicted, this is the word. Peoples of Europe and America. It is peoples of Europe and America. Then I discussed about America also. Can anyone tell me? America was under whose rule? Great Britain. What is America those days known as? Columbia. Very good. She has understood. So today also when we say the word Washington DC, what does that DC stands for? District of Columbia. How many colonies were there? 13. Who fought for the American independence? French. Very good. What was that war known as? 7 Years' War. If you remember that French Revolution, Kaiser Louis XVI fought for the independence of America against the British government. Correct? So that is why they are saying Europe and America. Okay. Men and women, Europe and America hyphen, men and women, same point. Men and women of all ages and social classes wearing W, their national costume and carrying which flag? Respective national flag. Comma, national costume, respective national flag, marching in a long train. Marching in a long train. Next point. As the people pass, PASS, as the next point, as the people pass the Statue of Liberty, as the people pass the Statue of Liberty, comma, they paid their homage. What is the other word for homage? You can write tribute. You can write respect. Okay, I can make you the difference between the word tribute and don't write tribute. Homage, liko. If you want, you can write respect, and then you can have a relaxed for 2 minutes. I think my friend is running like it. Hey, what is the first of all? What is the meaning of that homage? Mother batayega. What does homage means, mother?
Sir.
Respect only, na?
Yes, sir.
Then what is it different from tribute? Saluting. The homage means respect. Like when you listen to some old songs, they say tribute to Kishore Kumar. Hai na? You don't know Kishore Kumar, the person, the singer, an actor. Good. Why they are not saying homage to Kishore Kumar? Because he passed away. तो इधर कौन जिंदा है? स्टैच्यू ऑफ लिबर्टी किधर जिंदा है? So normally you associate the word homage to the respect. Because normally you guys respect the teachers at least in front of them. Now, fact that is your freedom of speech. No one is going to come and ask, why na हमने आपको बहुत कर दिया, उसका टांग तोड़ देता. Suddenly वो सामने आएगा, good evening sir, I was talking about you only. And teacher was very good. हाँ sir, I was busy. फिर वहाँ से निकले, बहुत कर दिया. है ना? If I am saying you are paying tribute to me, then one photograph with one full malbo. Respect, अच्छा मैं जिंदा है. So you are paying tribute, no, you are paying homage to that Statue of Liberty. When one of the boy asked me, sir, ये Statue of Liberty lady क्यों है? Because normally historians perceive the feminine character to the motherland. Correct? Anytime आपने सुना India is my fatherland. क्यों? नहीं बोल सकते क्या? क्यों? हाँ, they had what I got, Lysion and La Patrie, and that I'm going to teach you. But when they address the country, they will address it as she only, because it is like my mother, your mother, who nurtures you, who takes care of you. I don't know whether you have seen some patriotic Hindi or a Bollywood song, Bollywood movie. देखा? Ladakh is it? Lagan. अच्छा वो तो बहुत पुराना है. अभी जो recently निकला ना उड़ी. I remember that movie for that one dialogue. नया इंडिया है, घुस के मारेंगे. तो पहले घुस के मारेंगे, बाद में पहले उनको घुसने क्यों दिए थे? है ना? So we always believe certain things really comes to our ears again and again. I think that the greatest singer, Lata Mangeshkar, she passed away some few days or weeks. But that song that she had sung, that's played in every Independence Day and National, correct? That brings tears to her eyes. Only as long as the song is played. Off हुआ, sir ये मैं ना उसका मुंह तोड़ने का मन कर. क्यों रे? बस वो song खत्म हो गया. I remember the first Independence Day I was attending in college. Schools also we used to attend. That time I used to travel by train to Dadar, where my college was. And one beautiful practice the Indian Railway started. They used to play the all national songs in that speaker, which is there. And I should see all the people who are sitting, everyone, very good. Nationalist. उस दिन गाएंगे भी. और सबको बोलेंगे मेरा भाई तू Indian है ये वो है. Only on that 2 days. I remember traveling next time. Shani, क्या है? कल तक तो भाई बोलता, वो कल ही खत्म. Correct? So means at least these national songs, why don't you play every morning and evening? No, sir, we're bored of it. We want that Katrina-like song. Correct? So we always believe that nationalism, you don't carry it. It should be inbuilt in you. Like very few things I can tell more about foreign countries where I visited and lived. Their nationality is nothing in front of us. Why? They do not have a rich history, but then also they protect their country like anything. An old lady of 60 years seen knitting the seat cover of a bus, which is stone. Can we imagine India mein karega? I was shocked to see why that lady is doing. And I happened to ask, Granny, what are you doing? And she told that if seat is stone, it will be coming reflecting in my stubs, both tickets. And she's absolutely right. What you and me will do? Sir, our father service. निकालो अंदर का स्पॉन्ज उठा के मारता. एंड फिर मैंने बच्चे से पूछा ऐसे कि दिस इज पब्लिक प्रॉपर्टी, तो पब्लिक का पूरा हक है, मतलब टेक केयर नहीं उसको तोड़ने का. So we always believe it is the nurturing that you get it from the teachers or from your parents. So automatically the nationalism comes in your blood. Correct? Like, I don't know how many people remember these military leaders and anything, and they say in a day, minimum they say 500 to 700 times. What is the word? Jai Hind. हम और आप कभी दिन में एक बार भी बोलते हैं जय हिंद. क्या होता है? अरे क्या होता है तुझे इतना मैंने? Every time they are meeting one another, they'll say the word Jai Hind. That also is the great vigor and valor. हम जय हिंद, ठीक है ना? chocolate there bada to jai hind jose. So that's why unme wo nationalistic sentiments rehta hai. I don't know, she told there was a movie called Border, if you have seen, a bit old movie, a Sunil Shetty character. Dekha? He's posted in that Rajasthan area, full of sands and फिर एक बंदा बोलता है ये क्या धरती है, बिच्छू है, snakes है, बोलता मेरा धरती मौत के बारे में, वो उसका कुछ ऐसे मुंह से बाहर आता है. Can we imagine we protect ourselves? छोड़ो ना सर, लेके जा रहे तो जाना, मेरा जान पे लेके. And then there is a very beautiful South Indian movie dubbed in Hindi, Roja, the A.R. Rahman music, where a national flag is burnt and the actor is jumping over the national flag because usko Kashmir terrorists log band ke rakhte hain, and they are burning the national flag, and he cannot untie his hand, but he tries to extinguish the fire by jumping over it. Can you imagine you and me? Chalo sir, dusra flag hai. So that is the sentiment we have to show. And these minor problems which is happening in India, it's all petty things, is it? Yes. If I tell you this online lectures in your 2 years might be in a big wonder, fun. I remember UTK lectures. First 2 weeks I used to dress up neatly as if I'm coming personally to teach you guys. फिर second week से थोड़ा मैं भी टेंशन है, छोड़ो ना, इतना ही तो दिखता है. Seriously. As one of the joke was played, a company managing director with a group of 7 MDs having a meeting, and 1 or 2 ladies are also there. Online meeting, and it's a high-level professional meeting going on. Everyone wearing a blazer, a tie, everything is there, and the meeting is going on. I told you, right? Suddenly, one of the peons plays a national anthem. Abhi kya karega? Khada rehna padega. And all the 7 members are standing. Look at the costume below the hip. The MD himself, with such a neat tie and blazer, is wearing a 3/4. And aisa khada hai. And the madam is wearing some other loose trousers. What does it mean? Sir, chodo na sir. Ye sab chalte hai. And many of my students told me, sir, school ka lecture hum log kaisa attend karte hain मालूम है क्या? नींद से उठ के बैठता है. और ब्रशिंग वगैरह वो सब बाद में कर लेंगे, बस देखने को. ऑनलाइन हो या ऑफलाइन, क्लियर अंडरस्टैंडिंग स्टेटस, इतना डीप सेंटिमेंट नहीं, चुपचाप बैठो. सो आई ट्राई टू ब्रिंग दैट हिस्ट्री इज वन सब्जेक्ट व्हिच इज ब्रिंग डिसिप्लिन. इधर भी तो डिसिप्लिन था यार, क्या करने का है ना. वी डोंट वांट महात्मास इन आवर कंट्री. कैन वी बिकम ऑर्डिनरी ह्यूमन बीइंग? महात्मा बन सकते हैं, बट ऑर्डिनरी बनना मुश्किल. So we are trying to become. Okay, let's proceed. What is deep thinking going to get right? Anyway, want to tell to me? Okay. Did we write marching in a long train, offering homage to the Statue of Liberty, offering homage to the Statue of Liberty as they pass by it. Statue of Liberty as they pass by it. Next point. In front of the procession, hyphen you write foreground, F-O-R-E, procession, P-R-O-C-E-S-S-I-O-N. The foreground lies, L-I-E-S, the shattered remains of the monarchs, shattered remains of the monarchs and absolutist institutions, hyphen all the shattered remains. Hey, did we use a shattered word earlier? Yes. And then it's okay, full stop. Next one. Leading the procession. I'll try to combine the points, short points. Was USA. Procession was the USA. Was USA. Come on, Switzerland. followed by France, Switzerland, Switzerland. Huh?
USA.
Switzerland. My dear girl, what is this? यार ये तो सबके लिए ड्रीम है. This is the one. Followed by France, comma, German or Germany, not Germany. Germany, Austria, Kingdom of Two Sicilies, Kingdom of the Two Sicilies. ये सब Italian आ जाएगा after the revolution. It's Lombardy. As if I'm getting that Lamborghini. Lombardy, the name of the kingdom. Poland. Some people say Poland, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. It's Poland. England and Hungary. And Hungary. But that was a kingdom. Austria-Hungary by Ottoman Empire. I told to my ICSE people also, if you have this Hotstar connections with you, you guys are having? And there's a beautiful movie called The Kingsman. I'm watching the movie. I have a very good habit of watching one movie at least for 3 months. If the movie starts with a earphone laga ke so jata. But you watch it because that movie is connected to the World War I. World War I, malum hai? How many of you can tell me at least the duration of WW1? Okay. Who told it? Oh, very good. And Second World War? अब बोलेगा सर ये डेट मेरा लाइफ में भूलना चाहता हूँ. आप क्यों याद दिला? Wonderful. 1939 to 1945. So this war, that movie is connected. There's a Crown Prince of Austria. She asked me. उसका नाम था Archduke Francis Ferdinand. He's assassinated by a Serbian fellow. Serbia, the name of the place. पूरा मूवी में उसको दिखाया है. Assassination छोड़ के और भी आगे है, but you will understand. But वो थोड़ा सा उनका English pronunciation नहीं समझेगा. फिर उसमें Hotstar में हिंदी पे भी रहता है. You please go for it. हाँ, but क्यों ना? हिंदी में रहेगा तो हमारा मातृभाषा में English का murder करते हुए देखेगा तुम. But you watch it and you will love that movie, The Kingsman. It's a beautiful movie. Okay, did we do? Next and the last one. From the heavens above. From the heavens above. The Christ. Come on. Saints. Saint S. Saint S. Saints. Angels. Look upon the sea. They have written the word gaze. Look upon the sea. Maybe blessing. Maybe blessing. 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 Not maybe. Maybe. Because we don't know. Because painter ने बोला नहीं है. तो आप ना सुनो. क्या पता वो लोग बोलते रहे कि तुम कर क्या रहे हैं हमको तो मन समझ में नहीं आता. Maybe blessing the revolters. That's it. Now you run through the volume and run through the points that I've given. Do you find anything unmatching, Madhav, you also, and something which you want me to explain? You can please ask me. Very important part of the beginning of the chapter. And अगर ये master कर लिया तो फिर आगे का painting भी easy होता है. Last year only I remember online many around 4 or 7 people asked me the same part again and again. नहीं समझा नहीं समझा. I didn't teach them. Pick it from the hand. Read it from the volume and try to match. Is there any word, any line I left? Still you guys have any issues? Confirm? So at least Frederick Soro is in your fingertips. So you are the painter, or the painter is in your mind now? The painter is in your mind. Okay. Now look at the next heading they have given. It is a small definition they have given. It is Ernst Renan. And then they have given what is a nation. If in the exam they have asked you what is a nation, you have to write that. But if they ask you according to Ernst Renan, what is a nation? I'll be explaining both. But if they ask you what is a nation, you write the answer below. Come on, you read what's that question answer.
In a lecture delivered at the University of Sorbonne in 1882, the French philosopher Ernest Renan, 1823 to 1892, outlined his understanding of what makes a nation. The lecture was subsequently published as
Subsequently
published as a famous essay entitled
what is it?
Quest.
That is Queen, something like that. It's a French word.
Nation.
What is a nation?
In this essay, Renan criticizes the notion suggested by others that a nation is formed by a common language, race, religion.
Open bracket from here. A common language, race, religion. Continue.
A nation is culmination.
You can add the word collection. Culmination
Of a long past endeavor.
It's endeavor.
Sacrifice devotion, a heroic past, great and heavy sadness. The social capital upon which one bases a national life.
Now, if I tell you very simple, this philosopher, the thinker, is trying to give an in-depth meaning of the word nation. Now, if you and me have a common past, what is that past might be? So that we fought against the British. And today our religion is not one. Is Indian religion homogeneous or heterogeneous? You know the meaning of what? What does heterogeneous means? Mingling of so many religions together. In fact, even today, India is the only nation in the world which is called as a true secular nation. Secular, all the religions are here. Every religion has an equal opportunity. In fact, 95 or 96% people are Hinduist. But state government, the government has not announced that we are a Hindu religion. Correct? But then the minorities are enjoying double the supreme power than the major religion. Correct or not? I think that Sunday incident which should not have happened, but it's okay. Political unwanted points. But then the common people should understand that I celebrate my festival, that's okay. But at the same time, my neighbor celebrates his festival. I'm also part of that. In fact, now I was saying to my 9th standard ICC that Hindu word has come from the word Sindhu. When I'm explaining Harappan civilization, we said there was no word called Hindu. It was, they said we were the people of Sindhu, the Sindhu civilization. With the course of pronunciation from Sir, it has changed to her. And Hindu is not at all a religion. It is just a style of living, a way of thinking. And if you remember that Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Shudras and Vaishyas, those people who converted themselves from Hinduism to different religion, it is the downtrodden. You understand, downtrodden who were not treated properly. And they say the Hindus' religions is 5,000 years old. Ya usse bhi purana. They say even the Om word that we chant, if you chant, it has a scientific reason behind it. The first water droplet, when it busted out, scientists ka pura records hai. The sound which came out was that. And there was no Shiva-like thing. They worshipped a man-like figure saying that he will protect our animals. Lord Pashupati. Pashu, the cattle. अब ये कितना religious leader को समझा रहे. And the Christianity, Islam, Jainism, Buddhism, whatever you call, they are all just 3,000 years before. or 2000 years before. So these are the shoots of the same culture. So there is no religion that I am old, I am the biggest, nothing. Every religion teaches you only one thing: reach the path of the Lord. The path is different. अभी जैसे ये branch आने के लिए आप अलग-अलग जगह से आएगा. Branch तो एक ही है ना. So that's what they try to tell you, that religion is a personal affair. You understand? Personal. Don't bring it to the social life. Okay, इधर भी हम लोग social division का बात करते हैं. In France, correct? 1750, the revolt took place, but the women were allowed to vote in France in the year 1946. 1946, sir, एक साल इंडिया का इंडिपेंडेंस के पहले तक women in France were not allowed to vote. How about India? So the first year only Indians all above 18 were allowed to vote. Is India far better than French then? Yes. What does this show? That we don't know the value of the freedom. If you start earning, whenever you start earning, you spend the money like what your parents give the money and you tell movie. You don't know the value of that. Papa क्यों आपको एक 100 रुपए देने में 100 बात सुनाता है? Because he knows it. So we always believe that history has told only one thing: unification is more important. When Narendra came out of Nalanda University and when he went to an American place called Chicago, is it 1856? An entire people were laughing at him because of the dress he was wearing. But 2 words he spoken, the thunders clapping for him. Who was he? Swami Vivekananda. What is that word? Dear brothers and sisters. Can we imagine today you say, sorry, except one word. Somebody guess. Means going to America is addressing all the Americans as my brothers and sisters. This is nothing but universal brotherhood. I don't know how many people understand. बोलेगा सर ने बहुत बड़ा भाषण देता है. ठीक है, मैं थोड़ा सा इसके साइड में कर लेता हूँ. But then, if you understand what is today the confusion going on, by the time you grow 18 and above, you'll have a clear understanding. I've gone to churches, prayed with the Christians. In fact, the first entry to church was a real comedy for me. Why? Because generally going temple means we remove the shoes. I removed my shoes, socks, washed up the hands and everything. I went in. And all the Christians who were coming in, they were looking at me. I was like, hey, then I saw them, they were all with their shoes. And they were praying in all different style. I was praying like this. That I don't know. Then I went with my very own dearest friend inside a mosque. He was offering namaz. I was at one corner. One of the gentlemen, क्यों आया? बोले मेरा दोस्त है. तो आप भी कीजिए ना. बोला हम करता हूँ, but मुझे आता नहीं. आइए nice stuff. Small handkerchief, and I went and offered. Why did I become a non-Muslim or non-Hindu? Nothing. Similar, that friend comes to my house whenever Ganesh idol kept. He will do all that puja and aarti. He will keep tilak also. There's a Chembur area in Bombay side, if you have heard. There's one mosque. Every Ganesh idol, they keep Ganesh idol inside the mosque. And 10 days they do exact the way you and me do. And they immerse the idol also in the great pomp style. Where is this Hindu Muslim? Nothing. So why I'm saying religion always binds us together. If it is divides, it is not a religion. In fact, I don't accept any religion is purism. Correct? So let's go ahead. Now please read. So this fellow Ernest Renan is saying that common culture, common race, common religion, and we are having a common past. What is that past? We all fought against the which regime? The British regime. Then you are a nation. Correct? Go ahead.
Who have common glories in the past, who have a common will in the present, who have performed great deeds together, who wish to perform still more. These are the essential conditions of being a people.
Underline. Wish to perform more. Essential condition of what is it?
being the people.
Being the people. Next.
A nation is therefore large scale solidarity.
Solidarity. Underline the word solidarity. Binding. That is binding. Nothing like.
Its existence in the daily life is
Plebiscite. Plebiscite. Underline that word. You write popular voting. I'll give you what is the meaning of
its inhabitants. If anyone has the right to be consulted, it is the inhabitants.
Underline the word inhabitants. The local peoples. अगर आपको लगता है कि इंडियन हिस्ट्री के बारे में पूछना तो इंडियंस डोंट गो एंड आस्क द ब्रिटिशर्स करेक्ट गो अहेड
Nation never has any real interest in annexing or holding on to a country against its will.
Underline that annex, that is capturing a neighboring country. Next.
The existence of nations is a good thing, a necessity even. Their existence is a guarantee of liberty which would be lost if the world had only one law and only one master.
Yes, one lord and only one master. I don't know whether you know about other countries' history or not, but for the last 5,000 years of Indian history, India is the only country in the world which has never attacked the opposite country. If they force us, if they invite us, then we have to show to them that we are also not inferior to you at any cost. China defeated us in the war, all thanks to the Pandit Nehru government. I can say thanks, but he had made some mistakes. But the recent Doklam issue, if you remember, India and China, India is the only country in the world till date which has made Chinese army to retreat. You understand? Retreat, go back. So no doubt America is jumping up and down. I will come for your help. हम लोग देख ही रहे हैं अफगानिस्तान में तुमने क्या किया. You left the people to die, Taliban, and you flew away. And what is happening in Ukraine, that also we are seeing. So India is very calmly saying, if Chinese do some mischiefs with us, we don't want you to fly all the way from America and to come for the help. We are ready to help ourselves. Correct? Indirectly, kya bol raha? We don't want your help. We can protect ourselves. So it is our dignity, our integrity. Today only I was seeing some documentaries where they were showing, वो भी मैं बोल देता हूँ 2 minutes. Then you'll understand what is Indian geography also. So this part of India, correct? The map. So this part is called as Akshay Chin. What about this? And this part is only with India. This is POK they call it. Now this was again the mistake of the Nehru government. Akshay Chin going to China. It is with China. And this is with Pakistan. But if you remember that article of 370, when it was reversed, the statement given by Mr. Amit Shah in the Parliament, Lok Sabha, he said, we will give our lives, but we will never leave POK and Akshay Chin. So that day only Mr. Imran and Xi Jinping might have had some problem in the stomach. If I go ahead of them, India is asking for a Akhand Bharat. Our Bharat, our India was up till Israel. That was a real map of India. But kya ho gaya? Cut. Today we are here. Some people say it might take more 15 years that India will capture all this. But today the documentary that I was saying, no need to fight with Pakistan to get POK. It will automatically come to India without fighting a war also. For next lecture, मैं बताता हूँ कैसा होगा. But for getting this Akshay Chin, I think China has to be forced by international community. And for which India has to go to the door-to-door tell, है ना? ऐसे कोई international community India के लिए batting नहीं करेगा. So Akshay Chin is ours, but taken by China. When one of the biggest government officer warned Nehru government saying that Akshay Chin is going to be captured by China, Nehru said that is a Banjar Dharti, full of stones and other things. We don't want. Let them take it. 25,000 square kilometer area. So, correct. He's right. And Baltistan jo bolta hai, which is part of India only. Or either Kashmir, the Pakistan is just putting the army. They are not doing anything. Injustice only they are doing to the common people. When that IAS officer told, and he was a bald fellow, sir, देखो मेरा सर भी बंजर है सर, मैं अपना सर और किसी को दे सकता है क्या? And he was not the prime minister. He has given this land to China. But sooner or later, I think India's sovereignty will cover in reality the map. यानी तो सिर्फ physical के लिए दिखने के लिए हम लोग लेता है, reality हमारे पास नहीं है. What does this mean? The mistakes made by the earlier government, we should correct. है ना? So China क्या है? We might overthrow the biggest of the biggest regime. But then what should we have? The strong nationalistic sentiments. Let's proceed. That's done?
Yeah.
Then now any line you want me to explain, and now let us have the next person reading. You, Rishti. What is the next?
Nation is formed by a common language based religion of Fraternity, where everyone gets harmony and government derives its authority from.
What is government derives its authority? Like today's government of India, unless and until we don't vote for them, do they have any power? They are powerless. So that is a nation. So which one is easy for you? The second one. Write that in your notebook. What is a nation? This is what you have to write in the exam also. They particularly ask Ernest, then you have to write Ernst Renan. And try to understand it. If still problem, please ask me. Very important. Now, out of the two, where you need any explanation, please check in that also. Then after that, there is a question above that source. The question says, read the question for me. Yeah.
It want to be within Solu's and Frederick's
Utopian vision. What is utopian? Which is not in reality, which is not possible. You can read the points, but I'll explain what that is given. The first utopian vision that he has shown, on one day, not all the citizens will come out. That also all men and women wearing national costumes, that's not possible. And there are certain nations which were not even a nation. Which was that? Germany. Germany that time was not a nation. In fact, this chapter will have unification of 3 countries that we have to study separately. You understand unification? Earlier it was not a nation, then they become the first nation we have to study, it's Germany itself. Correct? And second we'll be studying of Italy. And then third we'll be studying of the country called Great Britain. What about these? Today we recognize them as independent nation. But he has included these as independent nation, which was not reality. And then, do you find any particular place where all the countries are going to come in a long queue? Why? Is there no place? Have you seen at least any Olympics game opening ceremony? What they do in that? But are they coming for nationalism there? Yes, हम लोग बस आया है इतना members है. Are they fighting for any nationalistic sentiment? No. So whatever depiction or whatever picture shown by this person, in reality is not going to happen. So that is what they are saying. What is the utopian vision of Frederick? Sorry, just read that answer and tell me. No, silence. Good. You can do this. Any point, any line you want me to explain? You have to write 2 or 3 points. picking up from you. Madhav, are you reading? If you volume,
Yes, sir.
are you picking up?
Yes, sir.
Good. Hey, you are which part of Navi Mumbai?
The Nerul.
Nerul. Okay. So when I come to Nerul, you come attend? No.
No, sir. Sir, for history and sorry, SST and English, sir, I attend online.
Online only.
Yes, sir.
Acha, only math and science.
Yes, sir.
ठीक. After reading it, you should also have the view, yes, it is a utopian vision. It is not in reality. If you still don't accept, then you can tell me. I'll explain more. Does it? Utopian. Hey, that's the utopian word. Sorius Prince depicts, that's a spell mistake. You write utopian vision. Utopian. हाँ, वो भी रह सकता है. हाँ, is correct. Has just combined it. Utopian. That La Patre and Lee Shion, which paragraph? Did I say that is going to come now? Come now. And French Revolution. And that is to ensure Q. Then you can come down to page. That is good. Under French Revolution, I have to explain that. Why is in a state of fury? Sorrow, not fury. Okay, now you can pick up your volume to page number 5, not 5, in fact 4. They have explained French Revolution. Okay, as is Ahmad, we have only 1 minute to go. The first clear expression of nationalism, underline French 89. France become full-fledged state, and then you can come down. Transfer of sovereignty. What is sovereignty? The rule, independence. From monarchy to French citizens. Underline, from monarchy to French citizens. The revolution proclaimed it was people, underline, henceforth constitute nation. Underline people, underline constitute nation. Bus. And last word is destiny. Yeah, what is destiny? The future of France by people. And then please read this question from 4 page number, and rule of Napoleon and the effect of Napoleon. That is your assignment. When we meet in the next lecture, we'll finish off that and we'll try to move ahead. I'm going a little bit slow for the initial time being, like we have some newcomers and even the old comers. Try to read the chapters again and again. Okay? How about your any school exams coming near? 25th of this month. And what is the portion they have disclosed?
This chapter.
Only civics.
Civics,
How about geography?
the geography, that first chapter.
First chapter. So you tell your geography ma'am also. Okay, which school are you from? Where is it? तो ऐसा बोल रहा पेट्रोल पंप में मैं रोज उधर ही आता हूँ पेट्रोल भरने ठीक है वेरी हियर इंसुली वाशी में किधर है वाशी में तो बहुत जगह पर पेट्रोल पंप है ठीक है ये डजंट नो स्कूल if at all any of your school announces your exams and if you are unable to finish, you just hint me earlier. So just tell me by next Monday 25th रहेगा या नहीं खत्म भी हो जाएगा. When is history SST? First paper. You are also from same school. Your school starts. Exams. ठीक है. So ऐसा बोला करो so that we can do some help work for like you. है ना? चलिए. God bless you all and take care of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Manifesto.